Samael, the succubus gazes at you despondently. She always speaks quietly, but now her voice is a barely audible whisper. In my dream, a fire destroyed almost everything. The only thing that survived was a table. I've returned to my dream world so many times, the nightmare still lurks there. But I want to understand why this table is so important. Why did it survive the fire? I can't figure out why it makes it special. It looks like a simple piece of furniture. It just stands there. What is it supposed to mean? What am I doing wrong? Is your nightmare still attacking you? Not openly. It's alert in the shadows, gnawing at my soul from within. It never leaves me alone, but it hasn't tried to fight me again. Would you like to enter your dream again? I don't think that will help. We've already been there together, and no, there must be something else. I must look from a different side. But how do you define the other side of a dream? The other side of a dream is called reality. Perhaps the table represents something that you were supposed to do in real life. You might be right, Arushale. Brightens considerably. But what exactly should I do? Find a table? Buy one? Perhaps I should learn the craft of a carpenter and make one myself. Too many possibilities, and I don't even know where to begin. Her excitement gives way to dismay. Perhaps Desna can help you solve the riddle. But she was the one who asked me to solve it. I don't think she's going to tell me the answer. I must find it myself, but how? Where did the table come from? Where did it come from? Arushale considers your question. She taps her lips thoughtfully. Oh, I remember now. There was a loaf of bread on that table. That was Nevia's dream, remember? She wanted to learn how to bake. The bread went up in flames along with the other fragments of her dreams, but the table remains. If this table came from Nevia's dreams, perhaps you'd talk to her. I've been living among mortals for a while now, but there's still so much I don't understand about your kind. How you live, what you dream about. You're right, we should ask Nevia. It's part of her dream after all. That sounds like a good idea, but the succubus shifts from foot to foot reluctantly. Could you please talk to her instead? I don't even know how to begin a conversation like this. It's so personal. Please ask her, and I will stay nearby. Ah, Commander, good day to you, and all that. I'm Tina, from the next door theater. Remember me? So here's the score. We've finished rehearsing, and we're ready for the world premiere of our play about your exploits. Grandma sent me to invite you. We're ready to get started, so will you come? Great. Let's leave now. Let's watch a show about me, because me. That's all we need to know. Grandma Gretlin's shines with bright pride and happiness. Her new ladle shines equally bright, and she holds it like a scepter. Ladies and gentlemen, the day has come that every participant in the crusade has awaited with bated breath. The day when the Next Door Theatre finally presents to you our newest production. Theatre, Ember laughs melodiously and claps her hands. Greyball casts a long, thoughtful look at Ember. The elf joy is reflected on the dwarf's stern face by a slight smile. The massive prop catapult behind Grandma creaks loudly and somewhat ominously in time with her words. At least you hope it's a prop. Today we return to the recent past. One of the first victories won by the Commander. Our show is dedicated to the grandiose, incredible, mind-blowing, exciting, large-scale, grand, and legendary events many of you have probably witnessed firsthand. As the director and playwright, I feel humbled and honored to. Captivated by her own speech, Grandma brandishes her ladle with wild enthusiasm and accidentally touches, but only touches, one of the catapult's levers. You hear a fiercely loud whisper from the ranks of the actors. Does anyone remember when we used to load the catapult? I have a better question. What did the projectile hit? I see something that resembles a plume of smoke. In a place similar to the one where we left our crates, our props in. I put my cherry pie in the catapult bucket. I have a secret snack during the performance, and now it flew away. The last sentence is followed by a loud sob. Stop panicking. The show must go on even if we are left without costume and props. Something does not go according to plan. Improvise. Having whispered these instructions quite loudly to her crew, Grandma Gretlin gives a beaming smile to the audience. Nothing more than a few fireworks to celebrate our premiere. And now we shall begin. Hurrah for the premiere. In the year 4715, in the area around Dresden, a figure appears in front of the army awaiting his orders. It is their leader, Knight Commander Samael. It doesn't take too much attention to recognize the awkward figure of Rumbledum the gnome standing on the shoulders of twin brother Haffiant. Finally the day has come, but in winces and mumbles, making no effort to be discreet. Harry, stop moving, I'm gonna fall. Don't fall. comes the voice in the middle of the commander's torso. I've covered my shoulder pads with strong magic glue so your boot should be securely attached. Go on with your speech or we'll never get to the exciting part. Mine. But glue on, what? Brother, we're supposed to change places during the performance, but how can I climb off your shoulders now? Not a problem whatsoever. You take your boots off, I take my shoulder pads, and then we switch. Voila. Only, well, I can't take my boots. My laces keep coming undone, so I fixed them together with that same glue. You know, just be careful. Now you'll need a hacksaw to get about an hour to get these boots off me. And we're in the middle of the show, and I've only learned half the lines of this part. What are you going to do? You can play the parts without switching places. Everyone knows the commander, and by the commander I of course mean me, is a gifted ventriloquist. Now, no one will be surprised the voice of the main character somewhat comes from his belly. Right, but according to the script, it's time for the main character to inspire the army. So what do you think the commander, who is also a ventriloquist, can inspire an army? On the contrary, it's an advantage. There are many ordinary commanders, but there are hardly any ventriloquists among them. Harafiant's voice comes from somewhere around the commander's stomach. It becomes resonant and loud. My fellow Crusaders, I tell you this, not the stomach of the commander, as you might think, but a real commander in itself. I look into your eyes, brother. I hope you're looking at them and stay on script. I look into your eyes, for I have no secrets from you. I speak from my mind, from my heart. Damn, this speech is not exactly appropriate for the current situation. Well, no matter. Let's kick some demons' ass. Hurrah! Then, with his army properly inspired, the commander explained the details of his grand strategic plan. As you all know, the commander planned to launch himself on a catapult and break through the enemy's fortifications from the air. Got my glance at the catapult, but it doesn't look like it would be able to fire another shot. And this is exactly what happened. However, just as the commander was taking place, placing the bucket before launch, the demons set in motion their terrifying and cunning plan. The grandma takes a long pause, her eyes flashing. They cast an illusion that made everyone think the commander was just standing there, as if he was neither flying through the air nor cutting down hordes of enemies. And now all of you have witnessed the most spectacular, dramatic, impressive culmination of our play. Let's return to reality for a moment. Welcome the person whom we are all gathered here to celebrate, the commander. After all, this is one of his earliest adventures. So what do you say, Commander? Do you like our show? I had so much fun. Of course, sure. A mysterious smile appears on Grandma Gretlin's face. Believe it or not, Commander, but every true comedian knows their calling is to provoke laughter and smiles, not necessarily on stage, and it needs to be successful, professional, and perfectly organized performance. Sometimes our art exceeds the limitations of the stage. And now, unfortunately, the time has come to say goodbye. We've viewed you for almost from the first day, but now our show is over, and the next door theatre troupe has other places to be and plays to perform. I feel like it'd be mean to say that was garbage, but that was garbage. The true shame that the Hand of the Inheritor is dead, though. That's... Wilsagram smiles. Look, fractured. Force. Permission to speak, Commander. Master frowns. I don't enjoy telling you this, but we've got trouble. Soldiers have gone missing from the camp. They're gone a day, sometimes two, and then we find their bodies mauled badly, even the scouts can't hold back their tears. We've seen all kind of terrors during this war, but the sight of those remains sends shivers down my spine. It doesn't happen often. We usually lose 1 or 2 people each month. It's a minor loss in the grand scheme of things, but it's been happening for a while. I guess it started right after you left for the Abyss. But the scouts brought the news just the other day. They say it's the work of a band of demons, vile beasts, even worse than the rest. We're almost at the end of the tether. The lads are asking you, Commander. Give us the word to track and hunt them down like the cursed monster they are. We want vengeance. Track the demons, down the demons, and extract vengeance to the fallen. Wilson nods gravely. The lads will be happy. They've been itching to find these beasts and get even. Show me what you have. Yeah, the shit you have for sale that's actually worth a lot is stuff I gave him. Oh yeah, just by type. Ooh, longbow. It's shit longbow. The Dawnflower's Kiss will keep. The glaive +2. Glaive +4. Is that a good scimitar? Nope. All this shite, man. Cool. Thank you for the money. Yep. Got it. A bitch took my flag. Or as in the famous words of one of the, oh.
Guide us.
I used to be afraid of what I'd become, but my grow... She's got actual normal wings. We fixed her. We'll talk to Anevia and then we'll end the stream for tonight because I am kind of hungry. I want to eat something. Look who it is. Hi. Do you remember when I asked you about your dream? You said you wanted to learn how to bake bread. Could you tell me more about that? Is this for Arushale? Uh-huh. I can see you can come out. You can come out. You can come out now. Come on out. That's the word. There we go. Anevia smiles, the half-hidden Helicubus bashfully emerging from a hiding place. Now isn't that better? Anyway, back to bread. Anevia sighs pensively. Her eyes gazing into the distance. When I was just a little snot-nosed kid, my mum hid me from our enemies in the Temple of Desna. Nidal, my birthplace, is a horror show. If it crumbled into the sea tomorrow, I'd throw a party. But the temple was a tiny oasis of peace and calm, hidden away in all of that. Folks in the temple knew how to laugh. They'd sing songs as they did their needlework. And in the mornings, they'd bake the most fragrant bread in the world. Whole world. I could barely see over the table, but I'd stand and watch the cook mix the dough, formed into rounds, and put into the oven. It's the happiest memory of my life. Well, of the crappy part of my life, until I met Beth, of course. Then, when I bailed on that, I did all kinds of dumb, scummy jobs. I crawled through marshlands, I scrambled over rooftops, I waded through sewers, I spied, I tracked, I killed. And that memory was the thing that kept me going, when I was sitting up to my elbows in gore or dragging myself through the slums with an arrow in my side. I remembered the smell of the bread, the crunch of the crust, how it burned my little fingers. I remembered how happy I was back then. Commander, have you thought about what you'll do after we win? I mean, once we've smashed the demons, closed the Worldwound, hung up our weapons, what then? I know my war will be well and truly over the morning I get up, mix up a dough, and put it in the oven. I'm gonna sit there and watch it rise, and then the smell of fresh bread will wake Arabeth, and she'll come into the kitchen, and I'll break her off a steaming, fragrant piece. Then I'll truly know in my gut that the crusade is over. That's our peaceful life has begun. Arushale listens to Anevia with rapt attention. When Anevia finishes, the succubus is silent for a long time, then briskly wipes her eyes. Thank you, Anevia. Desnia bless you. I think I understand now. I think I truly understand. Arushale turns to you. You see a sparkle of hope in her eyes again. Something that's been missing ever since you went last visit to the world of dreams. Samael, we need to go in there again, to the dream world. Now I know how to solve the riddle. Please come speak to me in private as soon as you can. Not waiting for you to answer, Arushale walks away. Anevia watched the demon go. Doesn't it teach us that everything we do in the waking hours begins in our dreams? I wonder if what my dreams helped her understand. But whatever it was, may the goddess watch over her.
Let us press on.
Get ourselves, we'll get ourselves a nap and we'll go talk to Arushale before we end the stream tonight. I don't want to leave that. I don't want to. I want to finish that part. Put those away. That. Fucking just put all this shit away. Wait, why did I save a normal breastplate? Or scale mail? Okay, the rest I was meant to save, but I didn't mean to save that. Oh yeah, we still have to level the others up. Well, we'll do that at some point. Wow, we rested for an entire day. Wait, where is Arushale? Let's go to the temple. And then we should walking out of the temple should be exactly where we need to be. Huh. Put herself in the prison.
Leads on.
No, she's not in here.
These magics should be used.
What the fuck is she? Could be at the tavern, maybe.
I will guide us.
There she is. Looks down and smiles wide without saying a word. Let's go to your dream. Let's do it. I can't wait to finally solve this riddle. Oh, but there's... A glimpse of concern appears on the Sockbee Seeker's face. My nightmare is still in there. It usually doesn't show up at all, but I think it will attack us when we start altering the very nature of my dream. Better get ready for battle. Well, I'm ready. Touch your hand and the real world fades around you. Urishlei's dream seems even darker and emptier than before. The smell of smoke and ash lingers in the cold air. You can't see the nightmare, but you can feel it watching you from the dark. The succubus approaches the table reverently, as if approaching a holy altar, then she hesitates. When Desna asked me, what do you dream of? I didn't know anything about dreams. I've been trying to imitate mortals, but I never really understood what I was doing. I filled my dreams with so many things, but now I understand why they all burn so easily. They were not real dreams, but how should I put it? Mortals don't actually dream about objects, they dream about ideas. Filling my dreams with those items was like stealing a roadside sign from its stake, and then claiming I had an entire town in my hand. And it wasn't really dreaming about the loaf of bread. Her dream is about a whole new life. A life where there's no war. A life where she lives in her own house and bakes bread for her beloved. I'm sure that if anyone asked me about these things I stored here, they'd tell me what those things are in my dream world. The world where they find happiness. If you want, I can try to help you understand your dreams. Yes, you may be the only one who can. I don't think anyone in the universe knows me better than you. This table didn't burn because it's part of my true dream, a part of the world where I am happy. Now I just have to find out what the world looks like. Urishleigh, close her eyes. The world of my dreams is so close, I can almost see it. Almost. A teapot is on the table. Urishleigh whispers quietly. You can barely hear her words, but as she speaks, the world changes around you. The smell of smoke and ash is replaced by the fragrant aroma of freshly brewed tea. Cups are full and steam is rising from them. There's a spot of spilled jam, cookie crumbs. I must have baked cookies. Planning to drink some tea? A hissing voice full of bitter hatred could be heard in the darkness. You should drink souls before. How many living souls did you kill, you fiend? How many did you torture to death? You don't deserve a life like this. I've done many terrible things. Urishleigh's voice is quiet but firm. I've ruined many lives, and I'll be praying for as long as I live. I'll be paying for that for as long as I live. I will fight until we close the Worldwound, and even after that, as long as there is evil on Golarion. But I will not give up on my dream. Whatever it is, without it, I won't have the strength to fight. I'll make you pay with your life.
Defeat is not an option.
Don't know how well I'm going to be able to do a fight against all of these, but... Damn, that doesn't actually affect enough of them. Justice. She stops to catch her breath. These nightmares will never leave me alone. I know that I deserve them, but it's so hard to fight them off over and over again. I cannot have dreams without nightmares. They're the price you must pay for your humanity. Yes, I know. Thank you for helping me fight them off. Let's continue. Arusha closed her eyes again. Surrounding the table, I see a house. A large, spacious kitchen. A ray of sunlight coming through the window. The branches of apple trees swaying outside. You want to have a house of your own, my venomous butterfly. Demaltio's charred, ghostly face is twisted with hatred. You've deprived me of my home twice. First, you took Elysium from me. Then I found a home. I found myself a new refuge in the abyss. But you destroyed that too. And now you dare to dream of a house of your own. I have wronged you badly, and I feel guilty. I'm not trying to make excuses. There's nothing I could say that would excuse what I've done. You are dead, Demaltio. I will never forget you. But I will not let you take my life. You have the right to live.
We will prevail.
Oh yeah, they're all dead. They've got no hope of stopping her.
Disappear.
She looks pale as she wipes the sweat and tears from her face. So close to finding your dream, you're almost there. Yes, I want to see it through to the end. A kitchen, a teapot on the table, and who's sitting at the table? Look, that's me. A kitchen, a teapot on the table, and who's sitting? Oh, that's me. That's you and me. We're chatting, laughing. You're holding my hand with such tender affection. This is my dream. All this time, my dream has been about you, about a house we could call our own. About friendship, about love, and maybe even a family. Family, isn't that the word mortals use to describe people who fill them with happiness? The people they love and can't live without. You can't be happy, you scum. You don't deserve happiness. Yeah, that's what I was going to say that, Jamie. The nightmare's hiss growls into a defiant roar. I will be happy. She looks at the monster straight in the eye. Do whatever you want to me, but my dreams are mine forever.
Stand with me.
We'll speed her up. She hits way too many. She shoots way too many times. That's right. All come nice and close to me. Oops. The monster is gone, and all is peaceful once more. The smell of freshly baked cookies wafts through the air, and steam rises from a cup of hot, fragrant tea that has been set on the table. Arusha gazes around her longingly. You have never seen her so happy. I just want to live here, in the world of mortals with you. I've solved the goddess riddles. This is my true dream. Arusha's slender body is bathed in a kaleidoscope of colors, and for a moment she is completely surrounded by hundreds of fluttering blue butterflies. Stares at you with shining eyes. I love you. Will you be with me? Will you share my dream? A home together. I'd fight the entire abyss to make this dream come true. We'll never be afraid again. Let the abyss be afraid. It fears and loathes everything it fails to understand. I know how demons think. They'll do everything they can to destroy us because now they are more afraid of us than anything else in the world. Let's have that kiss. Oh, and like that I died because I kissed a succubus because, you know, succubuses. Look, I'm even bleeding. Look at that. I fucking bled. Her lips tremble slightly. She's great. Her lips tremble slightly, but she returns your kiss eagerly. She's being careful, gentle, trying not to hurt you. However, once she realizes that you remain unharmed, her timid... I mean, the blood on the floor says differently. Her timidity... I hate that word. Timidity gives way to desire. The former succubus has long shown incredible restraint, suppressing her passions for years, but now, as her lips meet yours, she holds nothing back. The scent of flowers hangs heavy in the air, and the jubilant melody fills your ears. Arushale kisses you again and again as she whispers, "This is our happiness, our dream, an Elysium of our own." That was there before. Don't fucking ruin it, Jamie. God damn it. You're ruining my own moment. I made the moment funny and you're ruining it. Yeah, I thought he'd sit next to it, but the way they made the chairs, it was very obvious that with a really big chair, the really nice chair was going to be the main character side in it. Oh, we're a bit too close now. The dream world fades away, but Arushale is still in your arms. The kiss you shared in the dream now continues in reality. She presses up against you and you can feel the heat of her body beneath your clothes. Let's go somewhere no one will bother us. Yes, she squeezed your hand firmly. Let's go. And like that, they had some fun. And somehow, he didn't die. Moral of the story, kids. Don't know what it is, but there's definitely a moral there somewhere. Oh, that was awesome. Okay, so let's see if there's anything I can do before we end the stream tonight. Brace, she wears armor. She's wearing the seasoned assassin armor. You've got braces +5. Yeah, you have fucking... Your AC's the same as mine. What the fuck, Lan? You just have way better touch AC. Lan is legit just fuck tons stronger than us. In like, he could actually tank better than us, I'd say. Well, that's some fucking bullshit. I don't think he... Does he need dexterity? If I just gave him a belt of +4 strength, and then I gave him the belt of physical flow. Aha, the belt of physical flow is useful because he's using a finesse weapon. Okay. And like that, guys, we are going to end this stream here.
Godspeed.
In the next stream, we will continue on, and Samael and Arushale will be happy forevermore. Just hope that Amelia doesn't assassinate both of them. Like, I'm pretty sure she probably will. But either way, I'm glad you guys joined. If you guys did enjoy, please do follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitch, join the Discord. The links are all down below. This is stream 17. Talk about a lot of streams. How many hours have we played so far? Let's have a look. Not including all the reloads and shit we've done as well. Like, how many hours we played? 3 days, 11 hours. That's a lot of hours, but it's probably more like 3 days and like probably 18 hours with the amount of shit we've had to redo and, you know, reload. But anyway, thank you guys for checking it out. Thank you guys for joining. And, well, the next session we will do more stuff. But I won't be here tomorrow. Tomorrow I am currently going to be at a concert with some family because we're going to go see some cool stuff. Go watch some live music. See what it's like with all the new restrictions. It's going to be fun. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.